Hey everyone, so it is Tuesday and I wanted to take some time to do a Tip Tuesday and show you guys some tips for form and some of the moves that you will be coming across during our time together. If you guys have any questions about a certain move on the program you are trying out, or if you want somebody to check your form, etc., please feel free to post to the group and tag your coach or tag me, and we will be more than happy to help you out so that nobody is getting hurt in here. So I'm going to start off with any move that basically involves the knees. For those of you doing 22-minute hardcore, there's going to be frog jump burpees. And it's really important anytime you're doing any type of jump, or maybe if you're coming up from here, that your knees aren't jutting out across your toes. It is going to put a lot of strain on those knees because your knees are going to be the one pulling your body when your weight should be in your heels and you should be pulling through the back of the butt and those quads. So again, knees behind the toes. But beyond that, you want to pretend that there is a track your toes and your knees are on. Your knees should always be over your second and third toe. So if your second and third toe are completely forward, your knee is completely forward. If they're slightly turned out, your knee is slightly turned out, and etc. And too often when we're doing jumping jacks or anything, our toe is turned out and we're wanting to turn that knee in, it's going to put a lot of pressure on that knee and cause a lot of problems. So this is our frog jump burpee. Down, jumping back to a plank, and in. So be sure when you're doing these frog jump burpees, that knee is staying behind the toe and those toes are slightly turned out with your knee on track with it. I'm going to show you this way and go into form on a plank, on a push-up, etc. I'm not sure if you can see, let me scoot back. You need to pretend like you're standing straight up. So it looks like we're in a standing position, but we're obviously sideways. Our feet aren't back, they're not forward, they're straight line from our heels up to the tip of our head. We don't want any slouching, it's gonna hurt your back, and we don't want butts up in the air. Your core should be tight. If you are on your knees modifying, same thing. A lot of times when I see people modifying this move, I see this, butts in the air. That's not helping your core at all. Your glutes should be tight, your hamstrings, and your core. Straight line from the tip of your head down to those knees. Your eyes should always be about 8 inches in front of you. We don't want head sagging like this. It's gonna pull on that back, and we don't want them obviously up in the air. Another move for those doing 22-minute hardcore, this is a water bug. I don't know if I can do this without moving the carpet. Let's see. This is a water bug, and you're just going like this. I want you guys to make sure your elbows are soft. If you're locking it out, you're jamming those arms into the floor. So everything should be soft with a soft landing. Same with knees. If you're doing any type of jumping, don't lock those knees out because you're gonna come back and you're gonna hurt those. I think that is all I can think of right now as far as form goes. Oh, quick tricep dip. If you come across a move that is a tricep dip, you wanna make sure your elbows are in, they're not facing out. You're not dipping with your hips. It's not a humpy move. It is literally an arm move. You're bending and locking, bending and locking. Same thing goes for a tricep push-up. This is the last one and then I'll be done, you guys. So for a tricep push-up, this is the common mistake I see in my class. So we go into a tricep push-up, the wrists are below the shoulders, and my class automatically wants to go out with their elbows. For a tricep push-up, you're working that tricep, the back of this arm, so your elbows need to be sliding along your rib cage. You should be able to put pencil there, piece of paper, and it shouldn't fall out. You'll find it works a totally different muscle than it does when you're turning those elbows out. Again, hope that helped. If you guys have any questions on any other moves, please let us know.